M0FXB, welcome back to the channel. Are you ready for the new firmware on the KENWOOD D75? Thanks to Don Arnold, we've got some clear instructions here, and the firmware will be released along with the firmware loader software shortly, hopefully sometime early June. So there are some requests here, or some advice. So number one, have you downloaded the driver from KENWOOD website, and is it installed correctly? Do you have a real 4-wire data cable, not just a charging cable? And on menu, if you type menu then 980, you want the com.af set, and not to update this using the Bluetooth system. And then of course fully charge your battery. Now this, if you look up some YouTube videos showing how to load the firmware on the KENWOOD D74, you'll see that it's a very straightforward process. And thanks to Jason from Ham Radio 2.0, which I will put the link to the video in the description of this video, here is the whole process, and you can see the firmware loader program just there in the background. So I've also put the link in from KENWOOD to all the downloads for the D75A and E. And yes, it's not there at the moment. There are other downloads. You've got the manual, the repeater list, a virtual COM driver, which you'll need, a frequency control program, and the memory control program. So as soon as it's there, I'll grab it and I will make a video. It seems very straightforward. You put your radio into firmware mode. I'll just quickly show you how to do that. You can see in the background mine's in firmware mode. Same with the 74. I'll just turn it off a minute and turn it back on, just so you can see it as it is normally. And so all you do, you hold down the number 1 and the PTT while turning on. So if we turn the device off, just here at the bottom one, and then we're going to hold down the number 1, it's quite awkward, 1 PTT, and then turn on the device. And you'll see that we're now in firmware mode. When you connect your cable via the USB, just on the right hand side here, I'm just going to plug it in. Okay. And if we right click on my device manager, like so, now I just want you to see that actually, there it is. So you right click the Windows squares at the bottom of the screen, then select device manager, double click ports here, and you'll see that on mine it says KENWOOD D75. That's correct. You need to be seeing that on yours, and this, I have ran the, I'll just show you it here, the virtual COM port driver that's listed. If I just click that, and you'll see there, just scroll down and run that program. And before you actually run it, unplug the cable, make sure the cable's not in your radio, and then run the zip here, USB-C driver, which is just downloaded to my zip file, which you can see here once we move all the advertising. And then, you know, double click it and you can run it. It makes sense to extract it to a file, a folder, but I'll just quickly show it you. And there you are, it's done. You know, it's literally that easy to load the USB driver. And you know, whether it's the 74 or the 75, if you want to see what firmware version you're running, you just go menu, navigate to the cog, press enter, then go down to system or up, whatever's quicker, see system there, enter, go down. You can see there that my version is 1.02, and so we'll have the new version shortly. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. All the links in the description. Thanks to Jason for his snapshot there of the firmware loading program, which looks very, very straightforward. And yeah, be prepared. Bye for now, 7-3.